This program proudly brought to you by Kevin and Perry, now showing in cinemas everywhere. This 10 News Update is brought to you by McDonald's unbelievable cheeseburger meal deal. Get more for your money at McDonald's.
Good evening, I'm Tracy Spicer with the latest from the 10 newsroom. Prime Minister John Howard vows to help farmers in the flood-ravaged regions of northern New South Wales. Claims a brothel is being operated at South Australia's Woomera Detention Centre. The Queensland government slumps deeper into the vote rigging scandal. New warnings about credit card fraud and the worldwide stampede for Sony's PlayStation 2 as it hits the stores in Europe. I'll have more news in an hour.
Coming up in sports tonight, Robert Allenby leads the Australian Open in Melbourne after firing a course record 64. He holds a one-stroke lead over defending champion Aaron Baddeley. Greg Norman is in third place, 6 strokes off the pace. Australia has thrashed the West Indies in the first test in Brisbane. The Aussies needed only 3 days to win by an innings and 126 runs. Australia now equals the test record winning streak with 11 in a row. We'll also have rugby league, NBA and NBL sports tonight.
Here's a deal you can really sink your teeth into. Just look at this. You get the delicious cheeseburger, a serving of world-famous fries and a Coke, all for just $3. But wait, there's more. Order now and you can drive away with no more to pay.
This season of Bond movies is proudly brought to you by Mitsubishi Motors. Diamonds really are forever.
Welcome to 10's 00 Heaven. Next Saturday, George Lazenby is dressed and licensed to kill on Her Majesty's Secret Service. And tonight, the cool, charismatic Connery returns in Never Say Never Again. The biggest names.
How much of a thrill must that have been?
The smallest host.
I am so very tiny.
You are, you're short.
I am. The plane, the plane!
Mix them up with some crazy stunts.
People like you should be taken out and shot!
And you've got television's most unconventional Tonight Show. This week, Rove banters with Andrew Denton.
Romance.
And gets down to Killing Heidi.
That hurt.
Rove Live, 9:30 Monday on 10.
Sometimes you just have to want it more. When more points comes down to more passion. When you'd rather wound your body than your pride. When getting to heaven means going through hell. And either you have it in you or you don't. Gatorade. Is it in you?
Expected more? Well, you'll get a great deal more at your Telstra shop. There's our $0 Nokia 8210 with $50 free calls a month and other great free extras. Plus, there's fantastic deals on Palm M100 organisers, prepaid Savvy mobiles, Casio Pocket PCs and Pocket Mails. So for great people, great products and great prices, you'll get a great deal more at your Telstra shop.
At Pizza Haven, we've always been great at making pizza, but our advertising guru said making great pizza is not enough. You've got to tackle the competition head on. Thank goodness we know how to make great pizza.
While the guys are entertained here, I'd like to remind you that Cotton's tampons contain no synthetic fibres or dyes, just natural cotton. Thank you, gentlemen.
Cotton's tampons, 100% cotton.
What can I do? I'm crazy about
Diamonds from Rosendorf's, Perth, Carina, and Garden City.
People are calling Billy Elliot one of the great films of all time.
It's a good, inspiring story, very uplifting.
Fantastic. I would definitely recommend it. I'm going to be back.
If you don't see it, you're really missing something special.
Billy Elliot, now showing at cinemas everywhere.
When other institutions can't look after disabled kids because
Because they don't have the facilities. Because they don't have the medical staff. Because they're full. Or because they can't take kids so young. Lady Lawley Cottage takes them in. Help us keep our doors open. Give what you can to the Sandcastle appeal.
Good evening. Coming up in 10's late news, Prime Minister Howard promises more relief for flood-ravaged northern New South Wales after touring the region. Emergency meetings in Queensland as Premier Peter Beattie faces new allegations in the voter rigging scandal. A court victory for animal liberationists as video is released of conditions at a battery hen farm. And riots with Sony's PlayStation 2 launched in Europe. I'll have the details shortly.
At 30,000 feet, your brain space expands as your planning skills meet your split-second reflexes. At 2,000 feet, your management skills kick in while you juggle a billion things at once. At 1,000 feet, the adrenaline drives your leadership training, and your spirit of adventure takes over. At tree level, you just have to rely on guts and determination. And down on the ground, we'll put over $1 million into the training that'll get you there. The Navy, Army and Air Force need pilots and airborne tacticians. Call 13-1901. It's not just a real job, it's an unreal job.
What can I do? I'm crazy.
Diamonds, pearls, and gold, exclusively from Rosendorf's. Perth, Carrot and Garden City.
Sometimes you just have to want it more. When more points comes down to more passion. When you'd rather wound your body than your pride. When getting to heaven means going through hell. And either you have it in you or you don't. Gatorade, is it in you?
ABBA, the complete gold collection. Now ABBA Gold and more ABBA Gold are available as a double CD. 38 of ABBA's best at a very special low price. The complete gold collection, out now.
The final installment of 00 Heaven is going out with a bang.
My name's Bond. James Bond.
Say goodbye in true Bond style.
Suppose I were to kill you for a thrill.
I can think of something more sociable to do.
And meet the most controversial Bond of all.
Is anything the matter?
Just a slight stiffness coming on.
It's suave, sexy, and sophisticated.
Do not kill me, Mr. Bond. At least not until we've had a drink.
And it's not going to end till everything's been blown sky high on Her Majesty's Secret Service next Saturday.
This season of Bond movies is proudly brought to you by Mitsubishi Motors. Diamonds really are forever.
Have you ever wondered what happens to the milk cartons that you put out for recycling? Well, most of them get recycled into office paper. But what happens to the office paper when that gets recycled? Well, 10,000 tonnes of it gets turned into safe toilet tissue. By buying recycled office paper and toilet tissue like this, you'll help maximise the number of cartons that get recycled.
This program brought to you by the Commonwealth Bank and the new Optus Yes rollover plans.
Ten's Late News with Tracy Spicer.
Tonight, Prime Minister Howard vows to clean up the mess left by the flood disaster.